Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Missed you last week. We were off, but it's great to be with you again today for this, what I'm calling a Sefirot and Vayu Energy Flow. I'm Lisa Levine. I'm your guide through this gentle chair healing Vayu sequence or practice today. Today marks the 41st day of Sfirat HaOmer. We're almost standing at Mount Sinai, which we will later on in the practice. We're 41 days in of 49. Today's intersection is Yesod of Yesod, which really means grounding into grounding or bonding into bonding. To me, it really means bonding into our energy, our reserves of patience, love, compassion, and understanding, and all of the energy centers of the Sefirot that we've explored before, including wisdom, understanding, strength, compassion, love, humility, endurance, and connection with the source from above and below. Vayus are the energy pathways in yoga. They mirror the ways in which we use our energy pathways to sustain and heal, to unplug and plug in to our bodies, minds, and spirits. Vayu in Sanskrit means path, and prana is breath. These pathways of prana and our asana poses provide a conduit for this energy, and they also extend our aura outside of the body, giving and receiving energy from all directions. And we're going to explore this idea today. Udana is upward energy. It's centered around the throat and the head. It's aligned with the throat chakra and the third eye, Bina and Chokhmah, understanding and wisdom. Prana is circular energy. It's really focused from the diaphragm to the throat. It's our seated love heart opening positioning, which we're going to explore today. Samana is inward energy. It's centered at the navel and stomach. A lot of that energy that we use in Tai Chi for strengthening our core. It's associated with digestion and self-determination. Vayu is outward energy. We're going to do a whole chair sequence with Vyana Vayu. It's outward energy. It's the flow which includes all of the circulation pathways of the nerves and the body. And Apana is downward energy. It's centered around the pelvis, lower abdomen, all the way to the feet. And we'll begin there today. So feel the feet connected with the earth. Feel that Apana Vayu, the energy of the planet coming into the feet. We're going to do a backwards body scan today. So close the eyes or soften the gaze to the drishti of the nose and feel that energy of the feet as they're connected with the earth. And imagine that energy coming up the legs. And as the energy moves up the legs, notice if there's anything tight or being held. And try to loosen it. Swallow in the throat and begin to clear the mind of unwanted thoughts and to-do lists. Bring yourself into this Vayu space, this energy bubble. Allow that energy to flow up the spine and into the shoulders as the shoulders fall away from the ears. Relax the jaw. Keep the lips closed. Allow that energy to flow down the arms, into the hands. And feel the tingling at your fingertips and down to the toes. Imagine that energy coming up the spine and the top of the neck, connected with the crown, the keter, And now extend a string all the way up to Ein Sof, the source of energy. And now in the opposite direction, imagine an energy Vayu flowing down that string. Imagine a color coming down the string. Whatever you associate with energy. Could be white, could be blue, purple, yellow, green, or anahata, the heart. Maybe it's purple. Whatever color you associate with pure energy. Allow that energy to flow all the way down now, the shoulders, the arms, the spine, into Yesod, the grounding place, and into the hips, and flow all the way down the legs and back again into the feet, imagining the body as a tree of life, connected by all of these energy sources and flowing to the right side, the left side, up the middle, all the way up to the source, connected down the middle, all the way to the earth and the feet. And now imagine that color surrounding you as a bubble. This is the aura that we're creating today with all of our asana. We're going to be creating energy swaths that go up, they go down, they go out, they go inward and around. And we'll start with our prana energy. How are we going to move that energy through the body? I'm going to move back to my chair. Find my sits bones right onto my chair and my feet connected to the earth. Sit back, but not too far back in the chair. And drop the awareness down into the breath, into the belly. As you inhale through the nostrils, imagine these Vayu pathways, this prana coming in through the nostrils, all the way down into the belly, into the lungs. And then as you exhale, imagine the energy, the Vayu, the prana being released out into the world. So today we're receiving and giving. Exhale. Inhale. As you inhale, you're bringing that breath all the way down. Imagine that it's going down into the feet, apana Vayu, down to the earth. And then as you exhale, imagine that air releasing from the body, floating out through the top of the head, Udana Vayu, floating up and away, releasing. Pay attention to the hands, make sure your arms are relaxed. As you inhale, imagine the energy coming into the solar plexus, Samana Vayu, that inner fire, filling a balloon with red fiery energy. And as you exhale, release that fiery energy into the world. Let it go and join the flow of the river. All of our energy is connected with one another today. Exhale, empty all the air out. Then inhale again. As you inhale, imagine the breath coming into and down into the feet, all the way down into the earth, connecting with the earth, and then as you exhale, imagine that energy shooting up through the top of the head, all the way to the source, giving. Inhale, receiving that energy into lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, feeling the heart, prana vayu opening. And as you exhale, release all that love into the world. Breathe through the nostrils, empty all the air out of the lungs. One more time. Inhale all the way down to the feet. Feel the energy of the earth. Apana Vayu. And as you exhale, this time, notice the energy in front of you, the Yana Vayu, of that aura that's creating color all around you. Imagine what color you want that to be, as though there's a bubble around you collecting the aura. Energy aura. Inhale. Lower belly, lower lungs, filling with all of the color of the aura, of the energy. As you sip the air into the throat, and then as you exhale, release all that positive energy into the world, all of that blessing. And breathe normally. And wiggle yourself around a little bit. Don't ever stay real rigid. I want you to start to open up. I'm gonna get the energy fired up at heart center prana vayu. So let's just start with rolling our shoulders back, nice and easy. Notice as you breathe in the same way that we did in our practice, in our pranayama practice, that you're just inhaling and releasing the air slowly, and then move the shoulders forward and just warm up the shoulders. Good. Now inhale, squeeze the shoulders up, and as you exhale, sit back in the chair and look up. Inhale, you'll hear me breathe, and as you exhale, bring the palms down in front, drop chin to chest, prana vayu. Feel that fire. Inhale, and as you exhale, press the shoulders back. Exhale, let everything go. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. And bring the hands down a little bit more now. Release the lower back and allow that prana to come down to the earth, prana vayu. Inhaling, roll the shoulders up. Now grab the back of the chair as you exhale. Crack the heart open like a nut as you exhale. Squeeze those shoulders up, and now come down a little bit more. Maybe you can touch the toes and drop the chin to the chest. Using the arms now, inhale up. I want to see all of your arms all the way up. Unless you have a shoulder issue, pay attention to your body. Exhale, grab the back of the chair and release. Gather in all of that Udana Vayu into the hands. Bring it all the way down to the earth and feel the energy of Apana Vayu. Down, down, down. Inhale all the way up. Feel the prana coming into heart center. As you exhale, grab the back of the chair and exhale also to ferret, the balance between Chesed and Gevura, compassion, strength. Gather the compassion and strength, all that energy all the way forward. If you like to keep your elbows on your knees, that's fine, or come all the way down. Drop chin to chest. Inhale up. Stretch it up, and then a nice easy bend over to the right. Look up under that left arm. Open up the side of the body, bringing even more prana in to the heart center. Inhale up. As you exhale, a nice easy stretch over to the left. Look up under that right arm. Bring the prana into the heart center. Exhale. Inhale up. Now gather that energy in the hands as you fold over to the right. So feel that energy right in the belly. Samana Vayu, building the heat. Exhale. Also in Yesod, our grounding space, come all the way up. This time, as you bring the arms forward, reach, reach, reach. And if you're on the mat, you should be able to get your elbows all the way down to the floor. You're sitting in Sukhasana. Inhale, stretch it up. Feel all that energy coming into the fingertips, and then nice easy stretch, warming up the spine, creating space. Exhale. Inhale up. Open the heart, bring out the heart center. As you exhale, use the drishti to bring your head around a little bit more. The drishti being our gaze, also very important in yoga, and as we know, in Judaism as well. Bringing our gaze around all the way to the back. I lift my eyes, Asa'inai. Inhale, exhale as we bring our eyes, our einayim, to the back. Allow them to open the heart. Good. Bring the arms out to the side now. Inhale, exhale, nice little stretch. A little bit of a twist. Inhale, and twist. And gather the Vayu. Udana Vayu, bring palms together and store that in heart center, Sefirot, all that energy. We're going to move now to bring the hands down to the knees, drawing some little circles and gathering energy from every living thing. We'll begin with some little circles with the head. You can feel Udana Vayu, or this aura, extending all the way up to Ein Sof. So drawing this circle with that string and imagining the color of the aura that you want to have today all the way up. And then change directions, gather the energy in the other direction. It's a little tiny circle right now, all the way up to as far as beyond what you can imagine. Yes, every living thing in the universe, gathering all that energy in. Now, make the circle bigger. Drop left ear, left shoulder, look back, right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest. Might be a little cracking. We're going to open that space in the neck and in the universe for every living thing, all that energy coming into the top of the head, and imagine Udana Vayu, the aura, extending out, and then go in the opposite direction. Don't forget to use your breath. Nice, beautiful, wide open circles. Then meet me at center. Good, and let's start stirring with the shoulders, leading with pranavayu, with the heart, connecting that heart center energy with Udana Vayu, the energy that it's above you. And then we're going to bring in everything in a moment. And then go in the opposite direction. Notice the space you're creating at the bottom of the spine, where the hips meet the spine. There's a whole universe there. Imagine that energy coming into that universe and that space, creating healing and light. And now use the arms in the other direction. And we're going to bring that energy all the way down and around and over and up, gathering every Nishmat Kol Chai, soul, into the hands and bringing that energy down into the heart center, into Prana Yama, Prana Vayu. The breath and the energy connected as you open one more time. Open. Open the arms, open the heart, sit back and feel that energy. Bring that together in the palms. Press, 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 press down and store it in the heart. Love it. Ready to stand? I'm going to ask you to stand. You can always use the chair if you want to, or you don't need to use the chair, but I'm going to use mine today. We're going to work on Apana Vayu. I'm going to move the chair just over a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. You can certainly completely use your chair, but we're just going to go from side to side, bending the knees, grounding down into Apana Vayu. Feel the energy that's coming into Yesod, which is our bonding place for this day, the Omer. But just side to side, waking up the knees, waking up the ankles, waking up the lower part of the body. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. Now straighten the knees, if you will. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, open the heart, Prana Vayu. Now feel the juxtaposition of the energy in the heart center. As you inhale, exhale, send that Udana Vayu out and create a huge aura bubble all the way around you. Inhale, exhale, open the heart, Prana Vayu. Apana Vayu connected with the earth. Straighten the knees, hinge forward. We don't roll, we always hinge. Extend the keter, the crown, to the opposite wall. If you'd like to come down all the way, you can even use a block, which makes it a little bit easier. And release the head down. Let go. Let God. Let go of control as we extend our awareness perhaps beyond anything we can imagine. Breathing into the back, breathing that energy for Apana Vayu, the earth, through the hands, into the shoulders, all the way up to the brain, feeling the energy of the earth coming all the way into the brain, feeling connected with that energy. And then as you inhale, now hinge up and take that energy with you into the feet, into the pelvis as you exhale. And once again, rocking side to side, feeling the energy now coming into the heart center, opening the heart, opening Tiferet, opening Prana Vayu. Inhale, exhale one more time, star pose, Udana, send it out to Ein Sof, to beyond. Praise Yah. Inhale, open the heart, bring the arms wide, and release. Together, praise Yah. And bring the feet hip distance apart. I'm feeling very valued up today. We're going to create a Kavanah energy blessing for ourselves today. So let's bring the feet hip distance apart, if you'd be so kind. Tuck the belly button into the spine. Feel the feet connected with the earth, with Shekhinah, Malchut, part of our tree of life. Feel very strong in the feet. And then bring the hands into heart center. Spend a moment thinking about what brings you energy. What energy do you need for your life? For your intention, for your sankalpa, kavanah, blessing. What is it you need most? Then bring hands into hip creases and sit back into Utkatasana. You can be in a chair for Utkatasana, absolutely. If you're in a chair, please just sit at the front of the chair. I'm going to do it this way. Bring your arms out and bring your kavanah or your blessing right into your hands and breathe. Hold that blessing. Bring it down. Bring it right into the heart. Energy of blessing. And release. And we're going to go one more time into Utkatasana, chair pose. I'm going to come back here to show you what we'll do. So inhale, exhale, hands at hip creases, and bring that blessing up and maybe a little bit higher. Raise it up, raise that energy of blessing up into the hands and breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, send that energy out, 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 and create that aura of blessing. That is the energy that's going to stay with you. It's not going to dissipate. It's going to be a very strong bubble. It's all the way down to the hands, bringing the hands, palms forward, and then hands into heart. We will know that you are. We will know that you are. Inhale and release. This is our protection. Now, friends, we're going to do a sun salutation, or Surya Namaskar in Sanskrit. I'm going to use my chair as a prop. Works really, really well. So actually, let me bring it right onto the mat. Here we go. Hands are in prayer pose to start. If you want to do a regular sun sal, you can. Inhale, exhale, big swan dive. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, fingertips to the shins, and as you exhale, grab the back of the chair. It's a good prop, and just step back with the left and right feet and allow the head to just hang between the arms. As you do this, notice all the energy that's flowing in all directions. Inhale, press the hips towards your chair as you inhale, and then exhale back down into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you, and as you exhale, gather that knee in and place the heel and the foot down towards the chair and plant that back heel. Inhale, arms up, Uddana Vayu. Feel the energy coming into the hands. This is Virabhadrasana, or warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, grab the chair and step up on that left leg and lift the right leg behind you. And if you'd like to do a balance, just bring your hands forward. Hands to the chair, step back with both feet downward facing dog on the mat if you wish. Exhale. And then just walk the hands, feet to the hands or hands to the feet. Reverse swan dive. Anjali Mudra or prayer pose. Feel all the energy flowing through as you inhale, exhale, Vayu all the way down to the earth. Inhale, flat back. As you grab the chair, step back with the left and right feet and come into downward facing dog. And if you're on the mat, just feel your hands pressing into the mat and your heels pressing into the mat. Inhale, exhale, press the hips towards your chair, upward dog. Inhale, exhale, lift that right leg behind you. And as you exhale, bring the knee into the chest and put it down on the mat, and then bring your left foot down and square the hips forward. Bend that front knee, inhale. Lift the arms, warrior one. Feel the energy of Udana Vayu coming into the arms. Step forward with the right leg. Vyana Vayu in front of you. That's the one energy I forgot during our chair pose. Vyana Vayu right in front of you. Send that energy out as you enjoy that pose. Now grab the chair back into downward dog. Inhale. As you exhale, just walk the feet to the hands. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Spirits rising. Spirits rising. Spirits rising. And release. Feeling the energy all around me. And we're going to bring that energy towards us in our Tadasana at Sinai. We're standing at Sinai. So bring the feet hip distance apart, palms are faced forward. If you'd like to close your eyes just for a moment, or if you need to steady yourself with the chair, do so. Imagine that the energy, the Vayu of your ancestors who were standing at Sinai come up your feet as we prepare in this journey of the Omer to receive Torah. We imagine that energy coming into the legs, into the hips, up the spine, into the heart, our prana, our very life energy at the heart center, love and beauty. We imagine that energy in the right and left arms, compassion, garuva, strength. We imagine that energy coming into the throat and all the way up into the third eye and the keter, the crown. We imagine their energy becoming ours, their journey becoming ours, their love becoming ours, their strength throughout the whole body. Now open the eyes, because I don't want anyone losing their balance. Bring the arms up, clasp the hands in Vajra Mudra, all the way up, and stretch up and feel the Udana Vayu coming into the fingertips. And as you exhale, a little bend over to the right. Inhale up, stretch up, and over to the left. Inhale all the way up. If you want to go up on the toes a little bit, and then over to the right. Inhale up and over to the left. Inhale up, and as you exhale, come right into Utkatasana and send that energy out. Vyana Vayu. Feel all that energy going out, 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 out. Inhale, exhale, come all the way up. Release the hands. Create that force field all around you as you bring your hands to your back. And if you're seated in a chair, you can still do this very well. Just bring your hands behind, massage your lower back a little bit, and then release the hips, my favorite part of our practice, and create for yourself us that force field, that aura of all of the different Vayus, Udana, Apana, Vyana, Samana, all the way around. All the way around. And Prana Vayu, as you open the arms, open the heart, prana coming into the heart center, hands once again coming down to the sides of the body, close the eyes, and once again take yourself back to the mountain and feel that energy. As you hear the thunder and the lightning, and imagine the aura creating a mystery and the magic and revelation. And you'll carry this mystery, magic, and revelation with you on your journey. Oh boy, it was a good journey. All right, friends. I'm going to go easy onto you today, and we're going to be seated, or if you want to stretch on the mat, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to bring my block back and sit down again. Yes. So let's be seated and do a little release today. You'd like to think of someone who you'd like to bring some memory, someone that you're a bridge for to this world. As you bring their memory into your heart center, just extend either the right leg up or in front of you. Grab under the thigh and rotate the foot right and left. Inhale. As you exhale, release any grief you might be feeling. As you inhale, bring that energy, the prana of blessing, into heart center. As you exhale, send that energy out into the world, allowing it to release and join the flow of the river. Inhale, flex, and then bring that ankle, right ankle onto the left knee, or if you're on the mat, just cross your ankle onto the thigh and pull back. I'm just going to press my knee back down a little bit, releasing any grief from the hip. Now sit forward if you're in a chair. Feel how that changes that release, that stretch. Inhale, bring that prana into heart center, and then bring it all the way down to the earth, returning ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And bring that foot down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle a little bit, or feet on the mat with the knees up, and then press the left foot out. And rotate the foot right to left, left to right. I like to do 3 circles in each direction. Inhaling and releasing any grief you don't need. Inhale, blessing, and exhale, releasing. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring that ankle onto the knee and press down. Inhale, sit up in the chair. That'll give you a little deeper stretch, or just pull back on your knee a little bit more. Inhale, up and forward, all the way down. Release the neck, release the shoulders. Allow that tension of grief to release from the body. Let it go. right, now we're going to create a little bit of Vayu. Lift the legs. This is boat pose, seated. So if you're on the mat, just come onto your sits bones, lift your legs, lift your arms, and feel that energy coming into the center of the body. Inhaling, exhaling, and now bring the feet down, hands onto the knees, and extend the heart forward. Feel that energy right into the heart. If you're on the mat, you can just bring your feet down, then go back up into boat pose one more time, lifting legs, lifting arms, and breathing. Once more, drop the feet down, hands on the knees. Inhale, the heart open. And as you exhale, draw the belly button to the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, now the knees open. If you're on the mat, open the legs into cobblers with the soles of the feet together. As you exhale, crunch the knees closed. And chin to chest. And release. Release the arms, release the legs. If you're on the mat, lie back on your mat with palms up in Shavasana. If you're in your chair, I'm going to turn down the light a little bit here. Just make it nice and relaxing. Back in the chair. Maybe if you need to cover your feet or your lap with a blanket, or if you have another chair that you'd like to put your feet up, that's lovely too. Otherwise, just sit back and allow me to take you into our Prana Vayu cocoon. As you imagine that you're relaxing back onto this energy bubble. It feels like 1,000 bubbles of air. It's cradling your back. Inside each bubble is a breath. Maybe millions of bubbles. All the breaths that you will take in your lifetime. And they're cocooning the back of the body, holding you fast, rocking you and nurturing you. Each breath is a gift that protects you with the promise of eternal life. The blessing of relaxation in this bubble. And as you release back, you notice a blanket of bubbles. You can see more breaths sewn together, being drawn up over the feet and the legs, and the thighs and the hands and the arms. And this blanket of breath is being tucked up under the chin. And each bubble represents pathway of the Vayus. Udana Vayu, Kana Vayu, Samana Vayu, Vyana Vayu. Kana Vayu. Giving you many pathways for the energy that surrounds you. All of these breaths now integrating into the Sefirot, the Tree of Life Energy Center, protecting the strength from the Keter to Malchut, all the way down to the feet. Feeling the Vayus penetrate your compassion and strength, humility, endurance. Melting into heart center, sensing that energy as it courses through the heart, the lev, all the way down to the feet and the arms and fingers, up the spine, into the mind, oxygenating, populating, restoring, refurbishing, regenerating, cleansing. Just taking a moment for blessings, the blessings of energy that surround you and the color of your aura. And imagine all of those breath bubbles as the aura of protection. Lie back in that aura of bubbly breath, memorizing, storing it, just for another moment or two. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, becoming aware of the mat beneath you and the sounds around you. That's what I meant to do. Bring yourself up to sitting, and then when you're ready, open the eyes and come back to our circle. And as we end our practice today, end our pranavayu practice with our healing circle, as we always do, we'll begin by bringing our hands into Anjali Mudra, our balancing pose. And if you'd like to name someone for healing today, please say their names or put their name in the chat room, or bring their name to your heart center. We'll open our hearts to that prana healing, that healing energy, and then send it out as we exhale, Vyana Vayu, creating that aura of healing. Bring the hands into prayer pose, a balance really, and then massage that prana into heart center, that healing energy. One more time. Open the heart to that healing prana, that Vayu. Exhale, send it out to everyone who's in need of healing in the entire world, maybe beyond the universe. Bring hands into prayer pose. And as we bring our fingertips to the third eye, Bina Chokhmah, I want to thank you for spending this hour of Vayu energy with me, and I want to send you out into your day with a sense of love and joy, of energy, and with that blessing of whatever it is that you need for yourself today. Namaste.
This is the healing cup, water in the desert.
I'll see you. Hope to see everybody next week. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you very much.